A strike on Russia's Druzhba pipeline has set off more than flames. It's ignited a war of words between Kyiv and Budapest. Hungary, cut off from its main oil lifeline, accuses Ukraine of threatening its sovereignty. Zelensky says the fate of friendship lies in Hungary's hands. With Trump drawn into the dispute and Europe watching closely, the pipeline blast is fast becoming a diplomatic flashpoint. Kyiv and Budapest exchanged sharp rhetoric after tensions escalated following a Ukrainian strike on Russian oil infrastructure, which disrupted flows through a critical pipeline supplying Hungary. During a press conference on August 24th in Kyiv, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky said the continuation of friendly diplomatic relations with Hungary solely depends on Budapest.
We have always supported friendship between Ukraine and Hungary, and now the existence of friendship depends on Hungary's position.
On August 22nd, Hungary was notified that the Druzhba pipeline on the Russia-Belarus border had come under attack for the third time in a short period. The Hungarian and Slovak foreign ministers complained to the European Commission about the strikes, and Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said he had written to Trump about the matter on August 22nd saying, "This pipeline supplies Hungary and Slovakia, two countries that have no other means of importing crude oil. Hungary supports Ukraine with electricity and petrol, and in return, they bomb the pipeline that supplies us. A very unfriendly move. We wish President Trump every success in his pursuit for peace." Reportedly, President Trump was quick to react in a handwritten response to a message of complaint about the attacks written to the White House by Orbán and published by the Hungarian government. "Viktor, I do not like hearing this. I am very angry about this. Tell Slovakia that you are my great friend." The diplomatic tensions came days after Ukrainian drone strikes targeted the Nikolskoye pumping station in Russia's Tambov Oblast on August 18th. The attack temporarily disrupted operations on the Druzhba pipeline, halting crude oil deliveries to Hungary and Slovakia. Ukraine did not officially acknowledge striking the oil facilities, but Robert Brovdy, nicknamed Magyar, meaning Hungarian, who heads Ukraine's unmanned systems forces, posted a video on his Telegram account showing the aftermath of the latest bombing with the burning oil station. Meanwhile, Zelensky's remarks drew a sharp response from Hungary's Foreign Minister Péter Szijjártó. During an August 24th press conference, Zelensky had hinted that the future of the Druzhba oil pipeline, which carries Russian oil to Hungary and Slovakia, could be tied to Hungary's stance on Ukraine's bid to join the European Union.
The existence of Druzhba depends on the position of Hungary.
Replying to Zelensky's comments, Szijjártó, while taking to his X handle, accused the Ukrainian president of threatening Budapest, demanding to stop reckless attacks on energy security.
Zelensky used Ukraine's national holiday to threaten Hungary. We firmly reject the Ukrainian president's intimidation. We regard sovereignty and territorial integrity as fundamental values of international politics. That is why we respect every country's sovereignty and territorial integrity and expect the same in return. In recent days, Ukraine has carried out serious attacks against our energy supply. An attack on energy security is an attack on sovereignty. A war to which Hungary has nothing to do can never justify violating our sovereignty. We call on Zelensky to stop threatening Hungary and to end the reckless attacks on our energy security.
Meanwhile, Ukraine's Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha has responded to Hungarian Foreign Minister Péter Szijjártó saying,
"I will reply in a Hungarian manner. You don't need to tell the Ukrainian president what to do or say and when. He is the president of Ukraine, not Hungary. Hungary's energy security is in your own hands. Diversify and become independent from Russia like the rest of Europe."
Earlier, Hungarian and Slovakian foreign ministers wrote to the European Commission calling for EU action to stop Ukraine's continuing attacks on the Druzhba oil pipeline on Russian territory.
Given that in the past years, the EU and its member states have provided hundreds of billions of euros worth of support to Ukraine, we find Ukraine's actions, which severely threaten the energy security of Hungary and Slovakia, completely irresponsible.
The European Commission confirmed on August 22nd afternoon the receipt of the letter. At the same time, they reminded that each member state is required to maintain emergency stocks of crude oil and/or petroleum products equal to at least 90 days of net imports. According to a spokesperson, this represents a security net for the member states, and both Hungary and Slovakia have sufficient reserves. So far, neither of the two countries has signaled the use of those stocks. Therefore, the Commission reiterates that there is no impact on the EU security of supply. The Druzhba pipeline, one of the world's largest, carries Russian oil directly to Hungary and Slovakia, the only EU countries still buying Russian crude through the system. In July, they imported $232 million and $196 million worth of oil, respectively. Hungary has repeatedly opposed EU attempts to fully halt Russian energy imports and has threatened to block Ukraine's path to EU membership.